And welcome in, everyone. It's the Glad Dad here for race number 5 of the Synergy Elite Truck Summer Series at Richmond for 200 laps tonight. Alongside me is, on the commentators and race analysis side, Mike McKinnon. Mike, how are we doing tonight?
We're fantastic, everybody. Adam, welcome in, fans. Hope you guys enjoy this show. This is going to be a good one. 200 laps, 3/4 mile, kind of a D-shaped track. It's going to be really fun to watch.
Yes, it is. Let me pull us off the screen there and pull up, well, the points. We've got chase standings here. Chase for the top 12. We've got Malik Ray in the lead right now by only 1 point over Daniel Falkingham after his dominating win at Watkins Glen. Matthew David Wood in third, Brandon Broadfoot fourth, Casey Sprinkle in fifth, David Flanagan sixth, Ed Osborne seventh, Keith Haley in eighth, Tristan Bruce falls down to ninth with Stephen Miles in 10th, Jonathan Cofield 11th, and Jeff D. Merck in 12th. And below the cut line right now, Dustin Cowan, Michael Pambrun, and Robert Brill. They need some points. I mean, they're only 5 points behind. We're 5 through 11 points behind the cut line. So a nice race tonight will put them pretty close to making it here in the chase.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's nothing more than a little spin out at the wrong time, right? I mean, those guys they're going to be probably battling it out for that final 12th position most of the season, I would assume. But we know Jeff Merck's got the speed. He's had a little bad luck, so we'll keep an eye on him tonight. I know he'll be a little quick here tonight. Him, Cofield, both. They'll be on the move.
Absolutely. And we got two drivers out here in the driver cams. We have them every week. Matthew Cummins and Brandon Broadfoot. Man, look at that beard on Brandon Broadfoot. Bro, I wish I had a beard like that.
I don't know if I could handle a beard like that. It's too damn hot for that. He's just making up that hairline, bro.
His is twice as long as mine. While mine may be full, it's gray, but it's full. But his is twice as long as mine is. But good luck to those drivers tonight. As looks like practice, Mike, has concluded. It's time for qualifying. These drivers only get one lap tonight. Well, actually, they get one lap through the entire series, and Richmond is no different.
Yeah, it shouldn't hurt them. Get this, they'll see them come off the top side of 4 here probably and scream it down the front stretch. Hope they get her woe down. 3 and 4 is the pivotal one. It's real loose on the bottom sometimes, but if you can hit that line, it is the fastest way around.
Yes, it is. And we got on track right now Keith Haley. As he's coming up to take the green flag, and yeah, you really got to get going. One lap here is going to be tricky, though. Just like you said, it's really, really slick here off the exit of 2. My, oh my, I've seen plenty of guys already tonight spin out. It's treacherous.
Yeah, we'll see how he gets through 3 and 4. A little up the track compared to what I would want to run, but if it is that slick, a little diamond might not hurt him here. Let's see what the first time. 22.516.
Yeah, not too shabby. We've got Michael Richardson out here from Outcast Motorsports. He's out here giving his all tonight. And Jeff Merck currently sitting third here on the board.
It's a great lap out of Jonathan Cofield, the only man in the 21-second range right now, 21.966. So we got about 12 guys left, 10 guys left. We'll see if anybody can catch him right here, Adam.
Yeah, I knew Cofield was going to be a terror tonight here. As Casey Sprinkle's on board here from North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Really high I rating in here for Casey Sprinkles. It should be right up his alley tonight. He's been fast, just unlucky.
Yeah, we've seen speed out of him for sure. Most races, he look pretty good, and then something happens or he gets bit, kind of like with Merck. We know Merck's showing the speed, but he gets bit once in a while.
And let's see what it's going to be for Casey Sprinkle. Third fastest for Casey. And Matthew Cummins on track right now. from Fort Wayne, Indiana. And at 33, looking good, looking snazzy. Always got some good paint schemes. Where's that going to put Matthew Cummins? Only up to 8th place. And Brandon Broadfoot on track, coming out of turn number 4 on the high side. Trying to get maximum momentum coming down the front stretch.
Yeah, that's what I would definitely do every time as well. As long as you can get here, get this hook good, get a good exit about right there and see that 4-wheel slide. That might cost him a bit. Now dive it in. Brake right about that white line. Dive it in. A little bit high off of the corner. Probably on the gas a little too soon. We'll see. Let's see.
Oh, the guy knows what he's doing. 7th place.
Yep, 22.23. The pole sitter still Cofield, 21.96. Then David Flanagan, we didn't talk about him, but he snuck in with a 21.98, so whew. 2 100ths away.
Van Brun currently 11th here. Malik Ray on track, coming out of turn number 4. See what he can do here as he grabs the green flag.
See the difference in driving styles here. He's going to hook the bottom, try to shoot it out here, nose slide, little bit, not bad, but watch this. I bet he goes straight to the bottom. Right there. You want to hook this all the way till there. That yellow line right there before you get back on the gas. So here, this is going to be a good lap.
21.8. Oh, and Flanagan, not Flanagan, but Falkingham kind of snuck in there as well.
Yeah, Falkingham's 21.775.
That is pretty dang fast.
I might explain why they're on the Coca-Cola series, right? Put about 2/10 on the field, both of them there, but that you saw the difference right there. You get too high coming out of 3 or 4, you start to slide up the track, lose a little momentum. It's all about patience. There's a yellow line there. If you use that for your mark, for your throttle, it works almost every time you brake at the white line going across the track.
Well, we got 200 laps tonight at Richmond under the lights. I mean, I think it's going to be a pretty good race tonight, no doubt about it. We've got a pretty good field. I mean, we got some, I would say, powerhouses. Everybody is. Looks like we've got a new driver out here, though. Brian.
Yeah, Brian Oshel.
Yep. 18 drivers, looks like scheduled. He snuck in here at the last second. But qualifying is done. So it looks like Falkingham's going to take the pole tonight.
Yeah, I don't think anything says anything against the league. It's a holiday weekend. I think you're probably lucky to pull 18 guys in. It's probably traveling, family plans, that. But we're going to be in for a great show. Should keep a little congestion off the track. And we know all these guys are fast.
Oh, no doubt about it. As looks like these drivers are getting set to take the field. So let's get into some gridding up, shall we? And here we go. Starting on the pole tonight, Daniel Falkingham in the 39 with Malik Ray in the 88. Starting to his outside in row number 2, you've got Jonathan Cofield and David Flanagan. Row number 3, Casey Sprinkle and Matthew Wood. In the 4th row, Jeff Merck with Max Dinda. And taking over row number 5, Brandon Broadfoot, Michael Richardson.
That'll bring us to row 6. We'll see Matthew Cummins. He'll be alongside Keith Haley there in P12. Row 7, that'll bring us the 51 of Michael Pambrun and the 3 of Tristan Bruce. Watch for Tristan tonight. He's always quick. Row 8, Ed Osborne in the 28 short track driver. And Bobby Brill will be in the familiar number 8 for the Dale Jr. there. Row 9 will bring up Brian Oshel, and that'll put him alongside Curtis Banks, and that will complete our field with, we got 18 boys in the field tonight. This is going to be fun anyway. This is going to be good.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Let's take a look here at the weather real quick, shall we? Looks like 82 in the air, 84 on track. I do see that either staying the same, about the same as far as track temp goes, or maybe getting a little bit cooler. I mean, as the sun just went down, and 6 miles per hour out of the south, so no wind manipulation here for these drivers. And track info, 3/4 of a mile, and the pit road speed limit is 40 miles per hour, so pretty slow.
Yeah, it's pretty slow when you've been rolling all day. I'm real interested. I can get to talk to you guys about this track much, but as Adam said a while ago, turn 2, little treacherous coming off. You see some 4-wheel slides. Early in the run, turn 4, same way. Gas it up a little too soon, a little too hard, and you will find the grass on the inside. These two guys up front, we expect them to show you the way for a little bit. But, I mean, how about David Flanagan? We didn't talk about him at all. He's right there in that 3rd spot. Cofield, one of the better guys you'll see on conserving tires. I was going to say conservation, but conserving tires. Cofield is phenomenally good at that. And then we know the 21 of Matthew Wood. Those top 5 are going to be real close together for a while here.
Oh, yeah. 18 drivers here. Hey, that's still a pretty good field here for Richmond, no doubt about it. We've got some beautiful paint schemes out there once again. Love what these guys bring each and every week. Love those bright colors under the lights here. It's going to look fantastic. So looks like maybe the pace truck's going to be heading down here. So we're going to take the green flag.
These boys tightened up. Up.
Going to go around one more time.
One more time. Lights are off. You think Malik had to talk to the boss man about that paint scheme right there? I think he might have.
Yeah, maybe.
Familiar JRM seems paint scheme right there.
No doubt. Dell Junior Motorsports. All right.
All right.
Pace truck going to come in, and it's time to go green flag racing here under the lights at Richmond Motor Speedway. There it is. Flagman's got the flag in his hand. Here we go to the restart zone. Green flag in the air. Daniel Falkingham, Malik Ray sending it down into turn number 1 right now.
Yeah, everybody had a pretty good restart there. Nobody really got the jump. See, Malik, he's not going to, I don't think he'll start pinching too early.
Matthew
But
Wood.
as I say that, we're Doran. Who is around? Matthew David Wood. I bet you he got some help.
Could have been, and of course, you know, we're going to have to take a look at it here from
Absolutely.
the chopper cam. Let's see what happened here to Matthew Wood off that restart, heading down into turn 1. You can see him 3rd in line on the outside, that 21. Oh, 48.
Oh, yeah.
Gets into him, and around he goes. Probably not going to have any
Matthew
damage.
got a little tight right there or not. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of damage. I don't know if he got a little tight all of a sudden, but kinda had a big run, because you don't ever see that out of these young men, folks. For those of you that don't watch this, in the North American Sim Racing Association, he's got 56 wins, a championship. He won like 12 races last season. This kid is unbelievably good, but that was kind of odd right there. A little checkup, little accordion effect, I think.
Yeah, looks like just a little bit overdrive into the corner. Kind of slid up a little bit. Had to wait for the truck to get hooked back up to rotate. And by then, the guy behind him went a little bit easier into turn 1, because we know these tires are, cold. And then he was able to rotate center and just got into the back of him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like. Great explanation right there, Adam. It just, I don't know, it looked like he just got a little tight, just barely, and then Max Dinah was ready to go and got in the back of him. But you'll see him again here in a little bit. Here he comes. He's going to stay on the lead lap. 24 of Oshel, he's going to get the wave around.
And we got 21 viewers here in the Twitch stream. A lot of Outcast guys here in the chat. Look at Timothy Boyce. Hello, Glad Dad Mike and the Outcast crew. What's going on, Tim? Crew Chief Franklin in the chat. How we doing? Josh Newman and Chaz. What's going on? Pubert Johnson. And what guys in the booth? That is Mike McKinnon and myself there, OTS Killer Bees. You know who it is.
That's who it is.
I can't focus. I can't do anything on Friday nights without Mike McKinnon. I don't know what's going on the track.
Yeah, sure. Mr. Pro over there.
Whatever.
Well, we'll just re-rack them and no harm, no foul here. We'll just act like Matthew David Wood started 17th, and we'll get this underway again.
What's going on, Killer Bees? Hope you're having a good night, and hope everybody's having a great 4th of July weekend. But here we go.
Here we go.
Send this thing off once again.
Get my excitement level ramped up. I'm a little lethargic right now. It's hot.
There we go. The 39 out in the lead now as Cofield looks underneath Malik Gray, side by side coming out of 2. Down the backstretch they go. They need to get it figured out quick here. There we go. Cofield now falling back to 3rd as we got Max Dinda. Whoa, almost 3 wide there. Now 2.
Wow.
Underneath Casey Sprinkle.
Yeah, Merck making the high side work. Hard to do here once these tires get hooked up. But early in the run, not a bad choice. Take the high side. There you see him in the 60 machine. He's a couple-time champion of the North American Sim Racing Association. Making his way around David Flanagan. Max Dinah there, Sprinkle, Broadfoot, and Michael Richardson. Great to see one of those boys out here. We need to see more Outcast boys here on Friday night.
Doubt about it. The 29 underneath the 3 of Trista and Bruce right now. Like I said, they need to get it figured out quickly because and the 22 of
and one in the back. Rambrin too.
22 in the wall, yeah, and Pambrun in the 51, both in the wall. Oh, and Brandon Bromfield got some damage on that left front. And guess what? We don't have any fast repairs, so that's unfortunate. Let's take a look here and see what happened to Brandon Broadfoot. Broadfoot single filed out right behind Casey Sprinkle. The 29 sends it in on the bottom. Him and the 3 are racing. And looks like Broadfoot maybe got it just a little bit loose.
Yep.
And the 29 was there. And then let's take a look here at what happened to Pambron. Looks like the same thing off the exit of 2. Just a little loose. Oh, Matthew Wood underneath, diving it down deep here. And yeah, loose again. Oh,
yeah.
And the 8 was there. 8 had nowhere to go, though. Bobby Brill had nowhere to go.
Absolutely nowhere to go. This exit, as we talked about, it's been treacherous, you said, through practice, and you can see it now. Early in the race, I mean, we're kind of off to an auspicious start here, but I don't think it's nothing malicious. They don't look like they're racing too hard. It's just trying to feel out these tires early in the going.
It is. And the characteristics of this track versus these trucks, there's not a whole lot of weight on the rear of these trucks, Mike. So they're very loose off the exit, and it takes a long time for the tires to actually get warmed up enough to where you're not having that sensation. I mean, we're talking like 15 laps or so of just pure on-the-edge looseness before these things are even able to hook up.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And about the time the rears start to hook, the fronts start to go away. Because if you overdrive this place, you're going to pay the price. There's no question. This thing eats up tires, and the sensation you were talking about, I know it's probably not a real thing, but when I'm racing here, I feel like I'm going downhill into 1. It just feels like almost a downhill corner. And then, 3 and 4 seems kind of flat, and then like you drive back up the hill. It's a weird sensation as you're driving.
I mean, it may not be like that in real life, but that's what I feel when I'm running this race as well. I mean, it just seems like it's just so fast-paced heading down into 1, and the car just wants to kind of slide up, which is really not the characteristic of a bank track by any means. So I definitely get what you're saying.
Yeah, just a sensation I feel off my monitor. Just feel like I'm going down the hill. You got to ease it into there, and then once you get it to rotate, you want to point it and go, and you can't because the tires aren't ready. So that's what we're seeing right now.
Oh, here we go. Looks like we're pace trucks going in, so we're going to go green flag racing once again. We've got the 39 and the 88 back to the restart zone. Falkingham with a not as great jump as he had the previous one. Now 88 of Malik Ray's right to the back bumper. Heading down into turn number 3.
I'm sorry, I disconnected. Hold on. Something happened. There we go. Now I can see everything again. That's nice.
See if we can get everybody single filed out again. That's really what we need to do here, is get single filed out. Let these tires come up.
I agree 100%. If we get some racing in, let's see, the degradation, what's going to happen.
Michael Richardson in the 29, currently 9th. As we got some more side-by-side. Matthew Wood trying to make up these spots that he lost here. He's, he started in 6th place. Currently in 11th after that spin on lap 1, so he's really the only one pushing real hard right now, trying to get back up through the field. You definitely don't want to be in the back. I mean, the top 5 is definitely where you want to be here, kind of out of some trouble, but don't over push it.
No, I think he's just, he's biding his time, but he's always fast, and he's usually pretty good on the tires, so we'll have to wait and see, but he has made up those 6 positions fairly quickly, 7 positions now, as he got past Haley. So look for the 21. This is a long race. We'll have a break. We'll have a competition caution at lap 80, and then we'll go the last 120 laps wide open, no stages in this series. So lap 80, they can make it on fuel. That won't be an issue. But if you want to take the tires that far, that's on you.
That's right. Jonathan Cofield here battling with the 48 of Max Dinda. 58 falling back into 5th place. Max Dinda grabbing 4th. Oh, and check this guy out right here. Just what you said earlier. He's going to be fast, and he's moved up to 3rd place. He's got places to be. He's
always got somewhere to go.
He's a little bit slower than Falkingham. Falkingham's got that fresh air, as he's leading the race. But looks like top 4, top 5 running, actually top 6, 7 running almost identical lap times here. These guys are fast tonight.
Oh yeah, I mean, we know Jeff. He's good. He's good everywhere he goes. To be honest, I broadcast him probably at least 3 times a week. He's fast. Doesn't matter where. He can have issues once in a while. He can keep his temper and keep the tires under it. He can run with just about anybody, but he does have a tendency, and he'll be mad when I say this, but he has a tendency to go out a little too hard once in a while, but we'll see if that's what's happening now.
Oh, you know what? Oh, we got a 3-wide battle back here.
I don't know if I beat, Matthew.
Michael Richardson on the high side, Casey Sprinkle in the middle, and Matthew Wood on the bottom. What is going on here, fellas? Hey, it tended to work out. The 29 made the pass happen on Sprinkle, and Matt Wood made the pass happen on Sprinkle as well. So, stressing me out.
Discretion, better part of valor there. I think Sprinkle might have got out of it a little bit. You saw Richardson, really good exit, though. He was able to get that run, but we'll see if he can contend with MDW right here. As I said, this kid is a phenomenon. He has been since I've seen him, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, Matthew Wood now to the back bumper of the 29. Looks like Richardson's going to throw, I wouldn't say the block, but he's running the line he wants to run right now, so it's up to Matthew Wood to try to find a way around him here, because Richardson's not all the way on the bottom, about a half a lane to a lane up, which is, I mean, exactly what Wood wants to see in 1 and 2, but a little bit more difficult here in 3 and 4.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can run up a little higher, no doubt, in 3 and 4, but the preferred line is to stay low, maybe work up half a lane or so. But Richardson doing a great job here in 1 and 2, able to get this runoff.
Yep, not all the way on the bottom either. So maybe some secrets are being shared here, because Matt Wood was fast. Now he's not able to make the pass happen. Oh, here he goes. Now he's going to try to do something here.
Let's see if we can get this done. All the while, the 2 leaders have ran away from Merck. They've got it up to 1.2 seconds. We're starting to see that tire fall off. I said it's major league here at this track. So if you go out too hard, you're gonna pay the price for it.
Matt Wood giving plenty of room here to Richardson. And now he's going to dive it down deep. It's going to have him the spot as he slides up. Sent it in a little bit too much. Now the rolls have reversed here. Now as Richardson's on the bottom, we're going to see just how good a run he has off the corner of 4 now. Drives Wood up the track. Oh, a little loose. That's going to cost him. And, oof.
Hey.
Hard battling right here.
Right now, when the Outcast boys came to play tonight, he is out here. He's running with one of the best that I've ever seen do it in league racing. So, I mean, kudos to him right there.
That's right. Keith Haley now ahead of Ed Osborne and Curtis Banks, as Curtis Banks battling hard with Ed Osborne side by side. Curtis with a nice run off the exit of 4 as they head down into turn 1. He's going to grab that spot. And as we move up front, Falkingham and Ray still leading the way. 1 and 2. Jeff Merck a little bit back, 1.5 seconds to be exact.
Yeah, he's losing a tenth and a half a lap right now.
Yep, running 23 O's as the leaders are running 22 8s. Actually running the exact same lap time here. And then you got 4th place on back. Pretty much nose to tail here, Mike. Max Dinda, Jonathan Cofield, Tristan Bruce. You know, the usual suspects up here, well inside the top 10. Really running the same kind of pace. Can't pass one another. They're just going to have to work together here to try to maximize, so to speak, their running order here. I wouldn't be battling side by side. That's going to bring some other guys up in the mix. I mean, you got Flanagan back here in the 31, and then Matthew Wood, he's able to, once he got clear of the 29, he's kind of been able to work his way up here to the back of this little pack here.
Yeah, he's rolling right up on him. These guys, oh, look at how deep he goes into that corner. He tried to get it all at once, but the 3 in that group, I know he's good here. I know Flanagan's good here. But Dinda seemed like week after week, he shows pace everywhere we go. And I told you about Cofield. He's one of the better guys at conserving his equipment. So we'll see if later in the run if it's going to pay off for him, as Tristan's going to try to dive it inside.
Cofield on the high side, Tristan Bruce on the bottom. Side by side they go. And, you know, like I said, when you go side by side here, those guys behind you, they tend to close up. Because, I mean, you just can't go nearly as hard. I mean, you drop off at least 1/10 to 2/10. Both of you do on your overall pace trying to battle one another. Max Dinda had a little bit of a slip up there on the entry of 4, but then gained it all back on the exit.
Yeah, it looks like he may be having a little issues with the tires there, but he drove it in super deep again.
He's loose.
There, he's loose again. So he's starting to have a little issue with those back tires. He may have to change his bias and may just have to ride for a little bit here instead of defending all the way.
Yeah, he's loose again out of 4, and the 58 now showing his card here. He wants to dive down to the bottom. He's going to make it happen. I think the higher side for Dinda is better for him as far as tires are concerned. It's slipping, you know.
Yeah, he's starting to lose the rears. You're right. Going up the track, you're trying to grab a little more banking, a little more grip. But Cofield he's going to pull a slider out there. That's going to try to bring Tristan Bruce here. We'll see how deep they want to go on the brakes here. He let off a little early. He's looking for this runoff to try to close the deal right here. Max
Dinda really struggling right now as they're going to freight train him. He's got no choice in the matter. You can't get back down now. As the bottom 3 underneath him here, nose to tail, nowhere to go. He's, you know, the bed's made now. He's on the high side. These drivers right here, I think they've kind of conserved their equipment versus what Dinda is either feeling or did not do compared to these other drivers. But now Flanagan underneath them. And then you got Matthew Wood. Of course, Matthew's going to stay to the back bumper to 31 and not let him come down. Oh, and he does. He actually does.
He gave him I don't think it helped him at all right there, though. He got all out of shape.
Had
he's
to go
trying
back up.
Pinch and do what he can, but I said every exit he's loose. Matthew will pull a slider on him.
And just like that, look at all the spots Max Dinda has lost. Went from 4th, Mike, to 8th. 4 positions lost here in 5 laps. It's just insane and heartbreaking. My feelings will be hurt, no doubt about it.
Well, 100%, but once he let Cofield to the inside, I mean, the guys knew exactly what to do. Stay on the bumper and keep that low line, because it will prevail eventually, as these two boys in the front are showing exactly why and who they are right now. They've got it over 3 seconds, and it's just a walk in the park for these boys right now, just out here cruising, putting laps in.
Yes, it is. Daniel Falkingham still leading the way. Has pretty much led every single lap, as Malik Ray's still there. And Malik's moving around the track now. He's not running the same line Falkingham is. He's starting to search around, trying to find some more grip. As they're running identical lap times lap after lap. As you can see now, Falkingham, he decides he wants to run up a little bit higher. Maybe, perhaps, Mike, maybe you can shed some light on this. Kind of mirror driving a little bit as he's seen Malik Ray move up the track and start searching. Maybe he's trying to take the air back off of him again. You know, just kind of moving around, blocking the air.
Well, I believe that's exactly what he's trying to do. We talk every week. No air on the front of these. You get a little front slide. You overheat the front wheels and tires, and the next thing you know, you're going backwards. So he's doing exactly what he should do. He knows how to do it. A little loose right there, but it's good. That's a good drift job. That'll give Malik a chance.
Yes, it will. As Malik Ray now looked underneath, couldn't make it happen because of the drive off, just the sheer power that you have, the momentum on the drive off out of 4 on the higher side. But they're coming up on, looks like Pambrun. Yeah, that's Pambrun, as he's got damage on the rear. Little lap traffic there, and Malik Ray still on the bottom now.
Yeah, both these guys able to wrap the bottom. Pambrun did not have to lay over for them if he didn't want to, but he did. He chose the correct thing, got up on the high side, let these guys battle it out. But there are some good battles all over the track, as you see right here. I mean, the leaders, good battles. We got Cofield closing in on Merck. I thought maybe Jeff went out a little too hard. Cofield's starting to close him down. Flanagan is closing down Bruce. So we got some battles brewing.
Yeah, we do. And this is kind of what I wanted to see was, let's not try to make these passes happen on the restart, where, I mean, the trucks here are iffy on the restart. You know, they're loose. They're very uncomfortable. You know, this is what I wanted to see was, let's get out there, get these laps down, and then let's start battling here. As you see Cofield trying to make the pass happen on Merck. He's looking down again. He's doing the same thing he did on Dinda. He kind of showed, it's like, hey, look, I'm going to the inside here in 1. Oh, as Flanagan was way loose back there.
Yeah, everybody's starting to feel these rear tires. I just blown away. I talk about it every week, but the stuff that Cofield drives on, it blows my mind. It's like a desk with an old Dell monitor.
Right.
I mean, he does have some Fanatec wheels and stuff, but it's just amazing what all these other guys are sitting in their fancy stuff and triples and all that. And he's just running on an old Dell monitor hooked to like a wood bench with a little button box up there. He just constantly in the front.
Well, you know, you called it here earlier on about lap 20. You said that Jonathan Cofield is a saver of his equipment on the track, and it's definitely showing, as he is significantly faster, Mike, than Jeff Merck. Jeff Merck turning 23.5s. He's running 23.2s, and he's actually faster by 0.2 over the leaders. So Cofield
Yep.
is on the move, no doubt about it. Like I said, he's running 23.2s consistently. Leader's running 22 or 23.4s and 5s.
Yep, that's the thing. I think what he'll learn from this is, okay, I can conserve, but I may have to go just a touch harder. But we'll see. I mean, he's still got 28 laps to go before the caution. And I mean, hell, 3/10 a lap. He's going to bring it down a little bit.
Oh yeah. You know, and at this point, it doesn't matter. Like you just said, we're having a competition caution here at lap 81, lap 80, 81, something like that. So he's in a perfect spot here, Mike, to pit. You know, he's worked his way up through the green flag runs up to third. He's up here within striking distance. Now he's got the track position. So if he's just fast enough to keep third spot, top 5, something like that, that next run, he's going to be even better because now he's got all this ground he's made up.
Yeah, and he's going to understand how much he can go and save. He may have, waited just a little too long this time to get going because now the leaders, they had picked up their pace for a second, but he is once again fastest man on the track. So you just have to look for him here.
As we look here at the fastest 5-lap average, the top 5 with the fastest 5-lap average, Jonathan Cofield out here and Matthew Wood, both faster than Falkingham and Ray. Not by much. I mean, we're talking 0.03 of a second, of over a 5-lap average. So pretty much they're right on par here on the long run with the leaders.
Yeah, it just shows you these guys, these pros, they just know how to get out and go, right? They've worked together the whole time. They've been nose to tail, drive away, because that's their plan. These guys battle, lets the other guys get farther away. As Bruce going to try Merck on the outside here. Big runoff for Tristan right there. But as I was saying, these guys got to understand they need to get singled out and run their race. They get racing each other, the leaders drive off.
That's right. And, they kind of did a strategy play there on Jeff Merck. They pinched him down. Jeff Merck tight. He's tight right now. He's not loose. He's tight. And they pinched him down on the bottom, and they were allowing Flanagan, Wood, and Bruce to go around on the outside. All 3 of them made a pass around the outside of Merck.
Yeah, that's the play when you watch a guy being tight because he can't get back to the gas in the corner. And
Around goes Wood. He's sideways. He's going to save it.
Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know if he's going to lose the position. I don't know if Flanagan touched him or if he just wheel hopped it.
And still battling for position. Talk about a wheel man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I watched him drift the entire track of Lime Rock after he won that race, and about as fast as some guys will turn in laps. So, yeah, he's got pretty good car control.
Flanagan looking underneath Merck again. Oh, as the caution comes out. Early for Michael Richardson here. Michael Richardson around on the backstretch. That's going to change a lot here, Mike.
Yeah, that's definitely going to change a bunch. I mean, I think they have 3 extra sets of tires. So
4.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
4 total. So
4 sets of tires. So every caution pretty much they can stop. Yeah, every caution they can stop and grab tires.
That seemed like quite a lot of tires for 200 laps, but that's cool. That brings extra strategy. Some guys will hold them, some guys won't.
Well, let's take a look here and see what happens in 29.
Drifting up. Just couldn't stop his slide. Just drifted up into Max Dinda.
And, hit the rear of the truck. And you know better than anyone here, Mike, what rear damage does to a truck on a track.
Yeah.
It's unbelievably loose. Now, he's going to be fighting this thing the rest of the race, I guarantee you. Because there's just some damage you just can't fix.
Well, no, you start off with no side force, and then when you kick it in farther, it's not going to help you one single bit. This track is already loose it's just loose as hell under throttle. There's just no other way to say it. When you're under throttle, it is loose. You have to control that. But you saw there, he's just a little tight on the gas. And Just pushed him right up into Dinah there.
Well, look, Mike, we've got some strategies at play here. Let's talk about it. Jonathan Cofield, look, leading the race right now. Tristan Bruce, no tires, no pit. The top 3 looks like top 4 here did not pit. Malik Ray, well, maybe he did pit. Shows
I'm
him,
not showing him my scoring.
yeah, shows him not pitting, but obviously the 3 guys in front of him here did not pit as well. Jeff Merck, Tristan Bruce, and Jonathan Cofield.
Oh, Malik just blinked. Oh, here he goes. I thought he was gone. And I saw also Casey Sprinkle was on pit road. I think he's still there. He may be fixing some damage. Richardson's going to come back out on track 9th. We'll have to watch to see how loose that is.
Yeah, definitely got to get some damage fixed to that. No way he got it all fixed. Oh no, he still messed up on the right rear. 77 looking nice and consistent tonight. Matthew Woods got some ground to make back up again as the 31's in front of him here. Restarting on the inside once we take the green flags. But the lights are off on the pace truck, so Cofield and Bruce going to be leading us to the green flag.
Yeah, they're just going to try to hold on for 16, 15 laps here, take that competition caution, come down and get their rubber then. Maybe have a little bit of an offset on a few of these guys. We'll just have to wait to see how this plays out. Watch for wheel spin, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Heat cycle tire versus new tires here. Green flag in the air.
See, Tristan spun them.
And Falkingham trying to do something here with Jeff Merck, trying to make the pass happen. And that's going to allow Malik Ray to get under. Oh, yeah, here we go. 3 wide.
Falkingham not messing around. I mean, big diamond that dove it to the bottom, but Merkel shut the door. He'll say, get out of the way, please. Bump, bump. Excuse me, I'm loose. I don't care. I'm going right this way.
Underneath Malik Ray here. Oh, the caution comes out.
Got a yellow.
Casey Sprinkle around. Boy, that was a stressful little restart right there. Falkingham was not wasting any time. He had his back. He had the bumper to Jeff Merck, telling him get out of the way. Casey Sprinkle. Oh, looks like he got some damage to the left rear of his truck, which means he probably backed it into the outside wall into 1 and 2. We're going to take a look here and see.
New tires. We'll see what happened here. Oh, he's going to dive at 3 wide on his new rubber. Clear, not clear.
Not clear. Hey, that's going to help out Michael Richardson, though, and Brandon Broadfoot, as they're going to be able to get some more damage fixed here. And I think the call for Cofield and Bruce to stay out under that first caution, now the second one, is definitely playing out into their favor. Well, maybe not Cofield, because he was 3rd place here, but
I think it's a good call. I mean, of course, every caution lap's going to help them out, try to get them to that competition caution, which it's sad that we're going to have it 12 laps now that we've had a couple cautions, but that's just the way that, it works out. Cofield playing the strategy, and he's got these blockers behind him, keeping the real fast guys at bay. So I think it's a good call this far.
Well, the roles have reversed now if we look here, between Ray and Falkingham. Ray's now in the lead. And these 2 guys were nose to tail the whole first run.
Yep.
Oh, excuse me.
They want to get out of that. They want to get out of the dirty air, Adam. That's what they want. They want to get out of the air that they're seeing right now and out of the blocks. Let's be honest. We're going to get a little nose chop here trying to hold positions. We know that. I think they all know that.
Well, yeah, you're definitely at a risk for some sort of accident here. Being, even this far up front. I mean, they're 4th and 5th. But you got some older guys with some guys with some older tires. Excuse me, my vocabulary, the English language is apparently too hard for me today. But you got some guys here with some older tires up in front of them that anything can happen here. They get tight, they get loose, you know, you name it. It can happen. Oh,
What
it looks
happened
like
there?
the choose rule here.
Oh, yes,
The guys
yes.
with
I
the older
forget.
tires. Yeah, the guy with the older tires chose the top side. The first three chose the top side, so now you got newer tires on the bottom here between the 39, the 88, the 21, the 48, all down on the bottom now.
I think that's their best way to defend, but I'm not sure I don't want them to do that right here.
Ooh,
I don't know.
it's risky, man. You know these new
Oh,
tires are
that's true.
very risky on the bottom. But here we go. Green flag back in the air. Cofield with a nice jump here. Oh, Malik Ray spun his tires. And now Falkingham looking low. Whoa, easy there.
That man taking no prisoners tonight. He said, I'm the best one so far, and I'm going to show you.
And there goes Falkingham to the high side here. He's going to try to make it happen on Malik Ray. And Malik's going to dive it down in the bottom. Oh, Falkingham up higher than we've seen anybody tonight in 1 and 2. And he makes the pass happen. Falkingham up to second now, and around the outside he goes. Around Cofield to take the lead once again. Oh, and Malik Ray, loosey-goosey out of 4. Almost lost it, but he saves it. As looks like Casey Sprinkle once again. You know, he's got the damage. Oh, he's done. Smoke
Motors.
out the back for Casey Sprinkle. Let's take a look here, Mike, and see what happened to Sprinkle. Got the 77 underneath or behind him here.
And I just kind of lost it.
And the 77 had no time to check up whatsoever. I mean, as soon as he lost it, they were in the middle of the corner, and 77 just got into him mistakenly. And those barrels right there, they don't forgive.
No, they got about a whole beach full of sand in those. They don't give too much. What happened to our chat group? Like, keep lighting it up out there. Help Adam out with this stuff. Come on now.
Yeah, give
Even
me
if
more.
You say hello, let's go.
Give me more to talk about. That's exactly right.
4th of July weekend. Y'all ain't out having beers, I hope.
I wish. The wife just restocked the little mini fridge right next to me, so you know I'm full.
I haven't went out to get any yet.
Man, you gotta be like me. You know, just redid my desk here, and got away from actually racing, sim racing, to just broadcasting. So now I've got me a desk with all my screens here, and of course the wife's like, "Let's get a mini fridge." So I got a mini fridge right next to the desk, so I could just lean over, grab what I need, and away we go. I wish the desk was a little bit higher. I'd put the mini fridge underneath the desk, so then I could just open the door and, you know, grab what I want. But, you know,
mine is actually behind my seat, so it doesn't do me much good once I get set down.
Yeah, we all can't have what we want.
Nope, we can't. Lucky I got my own little room with all this toys and stuff in it.
I do too.
Wow, somebody's in the wall coming around hard. I don't know who that was.
That is, oh,
that's Sprinkle?
Yeah, that is Casey Sprinkle.
I believe he's mad.
Yeah, let's take a look at it here, see what happened.
I don't know what he was doing.
Casey Sprinkle around the outside. You know he's got damage. Seems like an immature move here.
Yeah, that's a little
and he
nuts.
Is destroyed.
If he would have got somebody else in that, that would have been a bad deal.
Yeah, it was. Green flag back out. Here we go.
Got the 2 leaders back on the point. Falkingham able to jump out. As we said, we only got 3-lap run here till to the competition caution. Cofield did pit on the last cycle, so he's
Uh-oh.
dropped back. Yeah.
How about that? Casey Sprinkle being disqualified here. I mean, he was out of the race anyway, but a disqualification is definitely going to give him last place. As the 21 now gets underneath the 60, looking to take the advantage from the 3. Oh, he's looking low. The 3 shoving, I mean, the 3 up on the high side, the 21 shoving it in on the bottom. Just a couple laps left till we get the competition caution. We are going to throw the caution for sure. 21 underneath the 3. He's going to have a really good drive off here. The 3 still has not pitted, so.
Yeah, Tristan doing a real good job. Just pinch,
He is.
pinch, pinch. He's doing a really good job on those old shoes for sure.
We got a 3-wide battle back here, though. Look at this. Cofield on the bottom with new tires. The 60 and the 31.
Yeah, boys. Oh, you got to hold your breath when they're doing that, but able to make it work.
And here comes Falkingham around to take lap 81, and the caution will come out. Man,
You know, and you're talking about. I'm sorry, you were talking about Sprinkle there being disqualified. We got a short field tonight. I mean, he was probably going to get 20 points for being last, but now he's going to take a 0. That's really going to hurt him in the standings.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, that's a fantastic point. You know, the engine's blown. You're still out there on track right before we're taking the green flag here with the 1 to go. And you pull that. Now, he was up inside the top 10, top 12 in the chase. You want to talk about hurting. Yep. That's hurting. And you got nobody to blame but yourself. You know, and I'm just calling it how I see it. I'm up here in the booth.
Me too.
I mean, he's the one that lost it in the center of 3 and 4. And, you know, the 77 had nowhere to go. He touched him, you know. But to keep it still out there with a blown motor, you know, you knew something was going to happen. Because Brandon Broadfoot, one of the admins here, he is on top of this stuff. And he just played no games whatsoever.
No, I mean, that's the way it should be. I know you're upset. I mean, the first incident was a clear, not clear. Put himself up into the wall. The second one, he got loose. Curtis Banks had nowhere to go, no time to check up. And, you know, it's unfortunate he spun around and he got the front end of the truck into the barrels. But, I mean, that's racing in a nutshell. "82 laps are done. Working lap 83. Got a long way to go still. 127 laps remaining. So, yeah, anything can still happen in this race.
And this just in, talking here with race control. Looks like Casey Sprinkle passed under the yellow during the green flag, and race control did not clear it. So, I mean, you can't pass under the yellow. So,
well, that's one of them touchy rules. It's in the book that's one you can ask for, but you have to ask for it to be cleared, and then it has to be reviewed before it's cleared. Because you know how iRacing, once in a while, the scoring's late sometimes.
Yep.
But, you know, that's one of those that it's touchy, but if race control felt it wasn't warranted, then it wasn't warranted. That's just how it works.
Right. Well, lights are off on the pace truck. So, you know what, Mike? We're going green once again. Now, is this a smart move or is this not a smart move? I mean, you've got Falkingham and Wood on the front row here with Max Dinda and Richardson, row 2. Matthew Woods on the high side now. You know he's good there.
Oh, yeah. A lot of guys came down to top off right there. That's why you didn't see a bunch of guys with moves in and out through the field. But topping off, that could help too. Here's see Malik already putting the pressure on Dinda.
Oh, 3 wide,
she's going to shoot Richardson way high.
Richardson not going to be happy about that, but, you know, nothing you could do. Richardson now to the back bumper. Tristan Bruce as Malik Ray now trying to do something here with Max Dinda. Max actually in a really good starting spot here. Oh, but now he's in the wall. That's going to just completely destroy his run there out of into one. Going to fall back to fourth as Malik now grabs the third spot and looking low on wood.
Wow, what a move. Just drove it in there.
Matthew Wood and Max Dinda back in the same situation they were on lap one when Matthew Wood spun. Up now to get it figured out here. Jonathan Cofield, man, he's got a lot of ground to make up here. Currently in the 8th spot, looking underneath Pambrun. Pambrun actually got his damage fixed from that earlier wreck, and up inside the top 10.
Yeah, think about this track. It may take you 3, 4, 5 laps to complete a pass. Pambrun way out into the wall. That should let Cofield clear along with Blanning.
And what's going on here? Malik Ray went down the pits on lap 81 here, grabbed some fresh tires, so he's got 20 lap newer tires than Falkingham, and you could see right now that 20 laps makes all the difference in the world as he's underneath 39 right here.
Daniel's not just going to let him have it, though. Good battle. He's pinched him down. These guys showing why they're two of the best in the whole service. It is fun to watch some pros go at it like this, and side by side, they're still gapping the field.
And it looks like 39 now is going to fall to second place. As Malik Ray is going to say, see you later, alligator. In that Hellman's 88 machine, he is on the move now with the freshest tires.
No, I'm sure he's wanting to win here. I mean, Daniel got the win last week at Watkins Glen. Malik hasn't won since the first race at Daytona, so, you know, he's wanting to get back to his winning ways. The 21, we saw him, and we got a yellow again. Looks like maybe Cofield.
Yep, Cofield on the track here. Oh, man, he's got some damage on the left front. You can see. Oh, yeah. And with the repair flag, his day is done. Oh, he's got extensive damage on the front. Right and left. With Brian Oshel as well. He's also got some extensive damage. But we're going to take a look at it here. See what went down between Cofield and Oshel. Cofield on the bottom here. 3 wide, actually. Goes up the track. Pinches the 31. Got nowhere. The 31's got nowhere to go. Ooh, and Brian.
Oh, Oshel. Wow. I'm surprised that thing ain't smoking after that contact.
Yeah, both of them with repair flags.
Well, that's a shame. Short field, and we've already got 2 or 3 guys out of the race. A couple more now, you know, mortally injured, it looks like. So, see if Cofield can clear the meatball. But you can see on his in lap, he couldn't even control the truck at that point.
Definitely not. And we've got some pitters here. So everybody lap 81 on. Oh, looks like Keith Haley, the only one out that last pitted on lap 61. So he's got some older tires here, at least 25, 30 lap older tires than some of the other guys. Looks like Falkingham pitted here for, well, looks like fuel only for Falkingham. Max Dinda fuel only, and Jeff Merck fuel only. Matthew Wood looks like he got some tires.
Yeah, they just keep trying to top off most every time they come down. I mean, see Broadfoot here, he's worked his way. He's first truck 1 lap down is what he shows. He might be able to get the lucky dog here, get another caution.
Yep, he just got a lucky dog, so he's got one more. Looks like, 2 laps down. So he's got a couple more to get here, but looks like he's the only one lap or more down, so any other caution is just going to help him out. He's still got some damage on the right rear, but should be able to get that fixed now. Or keep getting it fixed, rather.
Saw Keith Haley dive into pit road right there.
How about Tristan Bruce, Mike?
Oh, yeah. I told you, he's good here, man.
Got some
this
fresh
kid can
tires.
drive. He's a real-life racer. I believe he runs Legends cars as well, something like that. So he knows how to get around these short track.
Well, we're getting ready to take the green flag once again. And we've got 105 laps left. Kind of I wouldn't say it's a short race tonight, but I wouldn't say it's not relatively long. But here we go.
Just a lot of pacing.
Green flag back in the air. Tristan Bruce and the 88 both have a really good restart here. Daniel Falkingham going to look low here. Nope, not. Tristan Bruce battling hard on the outside of the 88 as they head down the backstretch. What is under the hood of the 3 truck tonight, Mike?
That was a really good exit off of 2, and once again, pretty darn good exit off of 3 and 4 as he's able to.
Wow.
Another yellow.
Will that give the lead to Tristan Bruce? I believe it will.
It might.
He was the leader at the stripe.
Do not see the incident here.
It's between Ed Osborne, Michael Richardson here. Looks like they collected one another. We're going to take a look at it.
Caution breeding caution.
Oh, the 29 sideways. Oh, man, there we go.
Oh,
so
no.
that's who we need to look at here. Ooh, nasty hit there for Osborne. That's unfortunate because I like that guy. He's a considerate racer here. All right, so let's see what happens with the 29. Oh, it looks like he got loose, and the 31 checked up or didn't check up and got into him. So Michael Richardson, I'm sure his day's going to be done here. He's got some damage
on the rear,
front.
now damage on the front. A little too much pacing right now. Malik Ray in the pits.
Yeah, Tristan Bruce was able to battle the outside of Malik Ray, grab the lead, fortunately for him. And now Malik Ray's down pit road as he's going to grab some more fuel here.
Yeah, everybody seems to maybe want to take, with all these caution laps, they may be thinking, I'll just keep fueling and just not worry about tires again until late in the race and, get a caution then. But they should be able to almost make it on fuel right now.
Yeah, I think it's close. Probably, 100 laps.
Yeah, that was my thought.
As we've got it exactly halfway here. Only 8 cautions.
Seems like more, but we did have that real good green flag run for a while there. These guys are super talented too. I mean, there's 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 guys in here iRating, and it just goes to show you the thing's hard to drive on this track. And the aggression level has been nothing but turned up. Yep, Broadfoot needs one more.
Man, he's getting fortunate here. He's getting his damage fixed little by little. Well, actually, it shows him last on pit road at lap 65, so the truck must not be too bad for him. If I was him, yep, I think he's got a pretty good strategy here. Just keep staying out, making sure you don't go another lap down here to get any damage fixed. Get all your laps back, and then under those cautions, you can maximize repairs down pit road.
Absolutely. I mean, they're kind of short laps, but you can get a good minute of work done if you get, if you can get in your box quickly.
Yeah.
See what Bruce has got for him on the inside this time.
To the restart zone, and Bruce with a very nice jump here as Max Dinda goes side by side with Falkingham. Falkingham going to get a nice run off the exit of 2, and yeah, they're going to go single file top 3. See, oh man, what a cluster right here. Jeff Mert in front, and then you've got 31 and 21 side by side. Matthew Wood trying to make up as many spots as he can. A little check up there with Jeff Mert kind of slows him down.
Tristan's truck looks great. Merck's going to try the inside on Dinda.
Should be able to get him here, especially if he dials
Yeah,
it
I'd
down
say
just
the
a little
next
bit
one.
more. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, now the 48's going to try to do
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
God,
into 31.
crossover.
Flanagan gets into the back of the 48, sends him up the track, and then side by side they go.
Yeah, Dino trying to cross over there, and Flanagan was having none of it.
Look at this battle here. Drivers getting a little angry on the track here between the 31 and the 48.
I'd say that's a good call. They seem to be a little frustrated because Flanagan was not playing with that crossover right there. He told him to keep on going.
Dives it down deep down into turn number 3. Not going to be able to slide up. Not clear. Oh, now he's clear. He forces his clear.
Oh, wow.
And that's going to put the 48 underneath him here. Maybe not a good move to have the 48 underneath you.
Now, we saw him loose earlier, so you got to remember all that kind of stuff. And we don't want any right or left hooks here. But Flanagan able to, I was getting ready to say put a little gap,
yep.
but certainly not much.
Flanagan a little bit faster there. Oh, it's Jeff Merck. Real big moment there out of 4 for Jeff Merck. He is pushing this truck as hard as he possibly can, as the rear wheels did not like him last lap by. I know those things are smoking hot. As you can see, he's look off the nose of the 60. You're going to have a Cook Series driver right in front of you there, 39. He's going to look low underneath him. Jeff Merck trying to take the second spot away.
You could see how much deeper Merck was going. The flames out the pipe on Falkingham way before Merck's flames were. So Merck was driving it as deep as he possibly could to try to make up time.
That's unbelievable that he's able to push that truck that deep into the corner without the rear coming around. I did not think that was possible, but he's making it happen for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you watch the flames out of these two, watch when Falkingham, he's let off. Merck's, it's way down into the entrance.
Another
of the
20
corner.
feet. Yeah, about another 20 feet or so.
All the while, Tristan Bruce, showing out right now. He took the lead, got the clean air, man, looking fantastic right now.
Truck looks hooked up, no doubt about it.
Malik kind of stuck in the traffic back there, not able to make, a ton of moves. Well, we saw earlier, everybody had the same lap times. It was about track position. You see Malik doing the same thing Merck does. Seems like he does this often. He drives way down in the corner. He's got tremendous control into the braking.
Well, he is actually a tenth faster than these guys in front of him here. You could see it very well. Oh, is he going to clear himself off the front or out front of the 31? It's going to move him up to 4th place. And then he's got 7/10 of a second till he gets to the back bumper of the 60. And then that's pretty much up in the lead as far as I'm concerned, because he's the 60 and the 39 nose to tail right now.
Yeah, he's tremendous through the center of the corner right now. Just able to get in deep and then just get a roll. He's just keeping the momentum in the center a little better than everybody else.
Well, Tristan Bruce, he's got no one in front of him, so he can maximize his rotation and do whatever he needs to do. Malik, actually, he's in the same boat here. I would say he's got somewhat clean air in front of him. With it being a short track here, air's not really a thing when you're that spread apart. Now, when you get up closer to him, within a couple of tenths or so, then, yeah, I think you really start feeling that dirty air. But he's able just to kind of do his own thing, run his own race here, close up to him, and then he'll figure out how to get past him. But definitely closing in. He's a second and a half back from Tristan Bruce, sitting in 4th.
Yeah, lap time wise, it's about a 10th a lap. Matter of fact, it was exactly a 10th on that. So he's rolling them in a 10th a lap, 10th and a half. He's just so good under the braking. He enters the corner so much faster. Michael Richardson down pit road, 6 laps down.
Pambrun with a really of a rebound of a race, finding himself up in 7th place after an accident early on. Oh, Brandon Broadfoot back here. Loosey goosey.
Dying to in the wall. Dying to bang the wall. Broadfoot like, no.
Well, Broadfoot also, he's going to be loose with that damage on the right rear. You know these trucks do not like rear damage at all, and he's loose lap after lap, corner after corner on the exits. So once he gets his lap back, if he does, I'm sure he will, we're going to have another caution. He should be able to get that last lap back and then start repairing his damage.
Yeah, that would help him a little.
Tristan Bruce,
but he is in danger of going a lap down again.
Yeah, he's not too far back. Let's see, he is, 29 seconds here. But Tristan Bruce out to almost a second lead over Falkingham. What is going on? Like I said, what is underneath the hood of the three of Tristan Bruce tonight? Falkingham's actually taken he's a half a second ahead of Malik Ray, as I didn't catch the pass between Malik and Jeff, but it happened. Now Ray is trying to run down the 39.
Yeah, we didn't see it on track, but we saw how fast he was. But Tristan, is he going too hard, or is his strategy paying off? Get the clean air, save a little equipment, and then do what you got to do. We'll see if the gap stabilizes or if it comes back down. We just have to watch right here. I think Daniel's going to try to get away from Malik if he can.
Oh, no doubt about it. I would say, well, maybe Tristan's pushing a little hard here, but the guys behind him, I mean, he just ran a 23 flat, exactly. And the guys behind him, 22.9, and Malik 22.8. So they're faster, but like I said, he's got the cleaner air, so he's able to maximize his rotation. It's about to be a battle here between these two guys, the 39 and the 88. But let's take a look back a little bit further here. Matthew Wood currently sitting in the 5th position. David Flanagan here in 6th. And then everybody's pretty much spread out after that. Michael Pambrun. Oh, Jeff Merck deciding to pit under green flag conditions?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, doesn't sound like a good strategy to me. Definitely under green flag conditions.
Jonathan Cofield, see you out there in the chat bay. Yeah, we saw it. We saw it. You didn't have much damage, and then all of a sudden you did. It's a shame, too. You had a great race going, buddy.
Yeah, definitely fast. And talked about you a lot tonight, too, Cofield. Tristan Bruce
now. Tell everybody we're racing right now and get them over here to this network.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Bruce now with a 1 second lead over these two guys, and they're about to be battling because they're nose to tail back there in 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, it has stabilized. He's been able to, pull a little bit on Daniel here and there. So he's got it right at it, 1.04, and then Malik's, of course, got it down to, he's making a run right now. But the only other battle, Keith Haley and Matthew Cummins, so we'll stay right here. This is the battle.
Malik really trying to get to the back bumper of the 39, and what's he going to do? I mean, both drivers on the bottom, and they want to be on the bottom. Will they decide just to work together here to get up to Tristan Bruce and then figure it out amongst themselves? Or is a battle shaping out?
I don't know if they're going to get to Tristan Bruce. He's pulling about a 10th. He didn't that time. But he was pulling a 10th a lap on him. It's down to 1 second now. So we're going to see if the tires are starting to go away. But if these guys battle for 3-4 laps, that'll give Tristan a good chance.
Side by side, the 88 and the 39. This is exactly what Bruce wants to see.
Absolutely, and you see Malik, he's pushing Daniel way as high as he can go, so he can try to finish the corner the way he wants to, but he's just not able to quite get to the gas when he wants.
Still got a good drive off, though, keeping him side by side with the 39.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Falkingham is not wanting to give it up, little contact. All the while, Tristan Bruce has gained 2/10 on these two right here, just from that one little battle. 2/10. Malik, great entering. Falkingham, great off.
And look, just like that, Back to nose to tail once again. So Ray's got to figure it back out.
And of course, all the while they're heating the tires a little bit, running a line they don't really necessarily want to run. So, I mean, just great racing. And like I said, he'll be happy to take this. He's gained 2 tenths.
Yeah, but he's coming up on lap traffic too. And the lap traffic's actually side by side. That's looks like Keith Haley and Brandon Broadfoot. No, that's not. That's Cummins, Matthew Cummins.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see right here.
So he's not going to be able to open the exit up like he wants. See, he's got to hold it down a couple of lanes on the exit of 4. And then you got one more. Looks like Keith Haley there. Going to pinch him down. Whoop, and see, now he's loose. And look, he just lost all that ground. He lost 3 tenths.
3/10.
And
But the other two have to negotiate this as well. But these guys may lay over now that the leader has got them.
well, they were just side by side too.
Way.
3 wide.
Oh, Falkingham. Uh-oh. This is going to slow him down.
They got to figure out what to do here.
Keith Haley is fighting for his life right here.
In the middle, Ray.
You got to trust your boys to do that.
Yes, you do. Whoa, they're getting into each other.
Still
Stealing
boys
each
go
other.
at it.
And just like that, they lost all that ground again to Tristan Bruce. What a great battle between these two. I'm sure they're going to get
Malik. I'm sorry. I believe he knows if Malik gets past him, he's going to drive away. So, I mean, these guys lap after lap want to fight.
I'm sure they're getting frustrated with one another. As I would expect, no doubt about it, but still a great battle. As you look back here, Wood was just 3 wide with 2 lap down trucks. And he's on his way up too. 1.4 seconds back from these guys. As they are still side by side battling for second.
It's been an incredible battle. I mean, Tristan is just loving every second of it. He's gained 4 tenths. And now they're going to single file out.
The 88's going to push him up the track, though. Look at this.
Frustration is mounting, boys.
You know, normally I don't use this type of camera work here a whole lot through the race, but I just can't help it. Tonight here at Richmond, these guys are just on each other's bumpers constantly. And, I mean, you want to see that. You just want to see exactly how close they are.
Well, I think they knew they were watching their race run away. The whole field's pretty much spread out, so I don't expect a caution unless someone just loses control. So they were just watching Tristan Bruce drive into the sunset. So this is their best move, but they're really not gaining a lot of ground. Matthew Woods closed it down to 1 second on these guys.
Yeah,
I mean, he's
on
bringing
the
it to
move.
them.
Matthew Woods got fresher tires than they do, though. But he had a lot of work to do to close that gap up, though. I mean, he had to fight through traffic, then fight through lap traffic just as well as they did. But now that he's got a somewhat cleaner air. Oh! Daniel
the bump and
Falkingham
run.
up the track. Being pushed by Malik Ray. Now Malik taking the second spot away. And that's why I was running that cam there, because I knew for a fact it was going to happen. And it did. And we saw it live.
I know
here,
he better
folks.
get away.
Yeah, he better get away. Oh, as we got Matthew Wood here and Jeff Burke. Looks like they got into one another here. 21 got sent up the track. Jeff Merck with the fresh tires. Of course, he's going to try to make the move happen on the 21. Go up there and get his lap back. Jeff Merck. Looks like Merck is only 1 lap down. So Broadfoot now, 3rd in line as far as the lucky dog goes. He's got some work to make up now.
I mean, Merck's trying to get back to the lead lap. There ain't enough laps for him to go around twice, but if he can get back to the lead lap, I don't know, it was just odd to see him pit when he did, I guess. But he's usually pretty good on strategy calls, so we'll just have to wait and see how this works out.
Well,
I know he's going to slow down these two.
And he's worked his way up to back behind 3rd place here. I mean, you can see Jeff Merck about to try to pass Daniel Falkingham. I mean, it's going to be an easy pass here as he's down on the bottom, immediately clear upon entry into turn 3. But yeah, getting all the way back around the track and still pushing it as hard as he's doing. I mean, he's running 22.9s right now, Mike. There's no way he can keep that pace up. I mean, these other guys are running 23.3s, so there's no way he's going to be able to keep up 3 to 4 tenths a lap faster than they will all the way back around. No way.
I agree. And Malik's got the lead down to 0.7, so he has taken a little over a half second out of the lead here in just a few laps. So you can see visibly on the track, he is catching Tristan.
And, you know, Malik was just biding his time here with Falkingham, and he's like, oh man, time's running out. I've got to make this pass happen. We knew he was a little bit faster than Falkingham.
See what this dirty air does for this lap. Still gaining.
Jeff Merck now to the back of the leader of Tristan Bruce. Tristan going to run his line. He's saying, look, I'm the leader. I'm going to run what I want to run. It's your job to get by me.
Yeah, you should be able to get him here. You see Pam run up in the distance up here.
And that actually crushes Tristan Bruce right there. Entry and exit. Just crushes him. Now down to a half a second between him and Malik Ray. Oh, as Jeff Merck goes up the track, drives him up even further. That's also going to hurt him. Now put it down to 4 tenths. This is absolutely crushing Tristan Bruce. If I was him, boy, I'd be screaming on the radio right now.
I imagine he might be. Yeah, this just absolutely killed him for 2 laps.
Well,
but Jeff Merck doesn't care. He's trying to get a lap back.
Well, I understand that. But if it was me, Jeff Merck would be in the wall right now. Because, I mean, you're literally messing up my win, my run. I'm in the lead. And now, look, more lap traffic to contend with. Of course, Pam Brun pulls down to the bottom of the track. Now, that's some sportsmanlike conduct there. But definitely not happy between Bruce and Jeff Merck.
Bruce going to have to shut the door, and he's not going to be able to do it.
Nope. Malik Ray now underneath. And while Malik Ray was catching Tristan Bruce, the lead was ruined by Jeff Merck. And personally, I'm not happy with the situation either. While I understand Jeff Merck was, trying to get his lap back and all, but
Tristan might have found something, though. My goodness, the runs he's had off the last 2 corners.
Well, he is now racing his guts out here. I mean, this is for the lead with less than 50 laps to go here at Richmond. So, of course, he's going to have to find anything he can here, any sort of grip to keep in front of the 88. But I'm not sure it's happening here as they're side by side heading into turn 3.
It's like Thanos here. I think it's inevitable, but he's going to make him work for it.
Well, Bruce up the track right there. That's ultimately going to just give Malik Ray the lead here. Oh, and then he's trying to get back on the bottom.
You could see the high entry there working that crossover. Not going to quite get it done, though. I mean, that was his best shot.
Now Malik Ray to the lead here.
Hey, how about these boys, though, running with these big dogs? I mean, it's got to make them feel good. They're trying to learn as well. That's half the reason they're in the series with them, trying to learn from the best in the business and giving them a show as Matthew David Wood is bringing himself right back into this.
Yes, sir, he is. He is on the move, no doubt about it, as he is just about 4/10 back from Falkingham. 4/10 here is not a whole lot, really. It's not. I mean, you're talking three car lengths here between the two.
Yeah, that's just a little tire spin off the corner. That's all that is. Let us know what you think of the coverage. Oh, yellow, that's going to change everything.
Caution comes out for Matthew Cummins. And you know who that really helps out, though, is Jeff Merck.
Absolutely. Come down, get some more shoes on, and he's not going to fall any farther down than 8.
Or not. He's got his lap back now. He could stay out on these newer shoes. I mean, he was just running 22 9s, 23 0s. That's not that far off pace.
I think everybody will have tires.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it.
They're going to come get them right now, too.
Matthew Cummins with some serious damage on the front, and everybody else down pit road, of course. Tristan Bruce still up in the action, though. There he goes, down on his pit box. Malik Ray as well, Daniel Falkingham, the top two. Oh, yeah, right sides go up there, grabbing tires, no doubt about it.
Let us know what you think of this coverage, folks. I mean, give Adam a shout out. Come on, he's one of the best in the business on these cameras. Hopefully the coverage has been fun for you guys. We're trying to, make it fun for you. I'm having a blast. I don't know what Adam thinks, but a couple of these battles have just been epic on this track. You don't usually see that type of action, but epic battle.
Oh, yeah. I've enjoyed it, no doubt about it. As there we go, Brandon Broadfoot coming down pit road. And Broadfoot we're going to take a look here. Yes, Broadfoot is back on the lead lap. How about that?
Yeah, yes, with Merck driving himself around.
I've enjoyed the coverage, no doubt about it. And I'm just a button clicker, man. I'm just a button clicker. You're the one making the calls here.
Yeah, but you know exactly where to go on the track when we need it. That's the key to the whole coverage. And no surprise here. Pambrin, he's going to probably take a wave around. But here's your two big boys again up here in the front. We saw the bump and run from Malik. Now we're on even footing. So I'd say we might get a little bit of a payback here. And I think the boys behind him need to know that.
That is exactly right. But you know what? We've got everybody pitted on lap 158. Tristan Bruce back on the same level playing field as Ray, Falkingham, Wood, Banks, Flanagan, Dinda, all these guys all on the even playing field here. Does Tristan Bruce have the speed that he needs to go up here, grab the lead right back, and or be there to finish maybe in the top 3? I know these guys back behind Tristan Bruce now, they're hungry. But does Tristan have what it takes to get back up there and lead this thing?
I think if he can get some positioning on the track with an opening, he's going to show you that he probably does. And so will the 21. But Malik, huge jump. And away he goes. But that brings Matthew Wood. He had a good start, too. So he's going to be the outside of Tristan here. We'll see if this gets settled quickly, which is going to have to. We're running out of laps to be fighting for position right now.
Matthew Wood still on the outside of Tristan Bruce. They need to get it figured out real quick like. These drivers are going to start pulling ahead. And there goes Matthew Wood up to third, which is probably the highest he's been all night on track. Now let's just settle down. Let's just settle down now. Not over push it.
No, still got 37 laps to go here.
Yeah. Plenty of time to make some moves happen here.
And like I said, keep an eye on Falkingham. I'm pretty sure if he gets his opportunity to put the bumper back to Malik, he is going to do it because Malik's trying to run away right now.
Yeah, it's a they're running identical lap times here, 21.96. Oh, now 22.02, identical once again. So I don't think these drivers can go any faster. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Oh man, check out Jeff Burke and Max Dinda. Oh man, Max Dinda cleaned out. He's not happy.
Yeah,
Max Dinda not happy. Yellow out.
You saw it coming. I did not. I just got to see the end. Let's see where this began.
Jeff Merck on the bottom. Max Dinda on top. Pinches him down. Jeff Merck says, no, you're not. And away we go. Merck gets away scot-free. Max Dinda cleaned out.
Yeah, we got to see what the race director thinks of that one. But I did see a clear pinch. I mean, he's trying to run a diamond line. I get it. But you guy on your inside, he pinched him all the way to the door. So we'll just have to wait and see what the call is going to be with that.
I am not impressed tonight by Jeff Merck's driving. Definitely not.
Well, I told you when this season began, he's one of the most aggressive people you'll ever see on the track. And he's got a reputation in the league for that. It cost him sometimes, and sometimes you win the race. The old Dale Sr. thing. Sometimes you make the move, and sometimes you win the race.
That's right.
But he will go for it no matter what. And that's the way he has always been. And I think that's the way he's always going to be.
Well, an EOL being served. Yep, being served to Jeff Merck right now. So he's going to start at the back of the field. And if Max Dinda gets back out there, I'm just going to tell you this. You know, we've seen, now this is race 5 here with Max Dinda. But he has been ran hard a few times, and he has, I wouldn't say retaliated. That's not the word we're going to use here. But he doesn't forget. And running you hard, he's going to remember that. When he gets back to you, he's going to run you just as hard, if not harder, than you ran him.
Oh, absolutely.
Which
yeah,
I completely understand.
Saw it at Bristol, too.
Yeah, I completely understand. So we just need to the coverage needs to kind of move back because I love me some drama. As long as it's not my drama, I'm gonna peek through the curtains at the neighbors fighting, if you know what I mean.
Well, they're only going to be a couple cars apart since with the EOL being served. Be back there around Ed Osborne Cummins will Merck, but he's not going to be very far from Max Dinda.
Not at all. And my dog in the other room, I don't know if you can hear that on the stream here, but my dog does not like thunder. And now they're shooting fireworks, and she is trying her dangdest to get into this room. So I may or may not have a door after the end of this thing, because she is scared to death.
All right, 30 laps to go.
Green flag in the air, and Malik with a dang good run here. As the 21 of Matthew David Wood underneath the 39. This is going to be his shot here. If you let the 39 of Daniel Falkingham get away. Oof, and he backed this corner up way back here. I'm not saying that's a bad move.
Yeah, it was kind of shocking how fast Falkingham went right back around, and that brought Bruce right back to Matthew David. My bad.
Side by side. Oh, Max Dinda loose back there. He saves it underneath Pambrun. And now he's down to pit road. Malik Ray now in the lead with Daniel Falkingham.
Does anybody have anything for him? They did not earlier. Does anybody have it? Just 30 laps to go. 29 be 28 at the line.
Yep, well, the roles reversed now. Here comes Daniel Falkingham. Yep. Does he get to the rear bumper of Malik? And if he does he use the bumper? Does he use the chrome horn?
He's going to diamond him up here, try to get a better run, and it seems
It's
to have
working.
worked a little.
It's worked. 28 laps to go, coming to 27 now. So if you're going to make the move, now's the time to do it. Or if you could just stay with Ray, of course you could do it a little later on in the run, but running up high here, going to try
Same
to close
move.
down to the bottom. Do you get a better run, make the straightaway a little bit longer?
I think he realized he might have went just a touch high that time. He lost maybe half truck length.
And check this out. Tristan Bruce picked up the third spot again from Wood. Wood's not nearly as fast tonight as we've seen. Now, you know, Matthew David Wood is fast, but Tristan Bruce, man, oh man, I've not seen this much speed out of Bruce since Charlotte.
Yeah, Tristan's a good short track racer. Of course, so is MDW, but I mean, Tristan is keeping pace with the leaders. So maybe if they tangle a little bit, that'll open the door for him. Buckingham into the wall.
He's actually faster last lap by than the leader. So was Matthew Wood. But they are trying to battle back and forth up here, 39 and the 88.
You see Tristan really taking a wide angle into the corner. I really like his entry into that one. See if it cost him any. Nope, he's staying about the same. It's about half a second.
And we got first time chatter in here, Mama Bruce. Come on, T. Bruce, you got this. So Tristan Bruce with a fan out there as he is running in the third spot. Led a ton of laps here. We'll take a look at exactly how many laps he led. 58. I was thinking of somewhere around 55. 58 laps Tristan Bruce has led tonight. He's definitely on a tear and got a lot of pace, no doubt about it.
Hey, he's been able to gap Matthew David Wood by about half a second. Don't know if that's a tire strategy or what, but he is keeping pace with the front, just staying about a half second. And I say when these guys start battling, he is going to be right there to jump on it.
Yes, he is. All it's going to take here, Mike, is you're exactly right with the battle, is putting them side by side. It's going to bring him right back up into the mix. Anyway, looking back here. We gained a 10th. Nice. I was looking at a battle back here between David Flanagan and Jeff Merck as they were side by side. Brandon Broadfoot finally back on the lead lap as he is battling. Not for position, though, but he's currently running 7th. That's going to really help him out in the points. No doubt about it. As we move back up front here, Malik Falkingham not nose to tail any longer. Ray's pulled to a 4/10 lead, so about 3 car lengths between the top two. And Tristan Bruce about 3-4 car lengths here, but from Falkingham as well. So they're going to have to go soon.
Yep. They're going to have, I think maybe we're cooling a little bit, and then we're going to mash on it here and see if we can get up to him. But I told you, Malik is so fast mid-corner. I've watched all night. He's been able to, all of his gains have been mid-corner and then off. He just has so much momentum through the center.
Tristan Bruce really needs to step on that pedal on the right. He's now, yeah, he's fast. He's running the same lap times, exactly the same lap times here, last 3 laps as Falkingham. But it's almost a 10th faster. Ray back to these two guys. Ray with the clean air now, just like Tristan Bruce was earlier on, about halfway through the race. Tristan Bruce was, about a half a tenth to a tenth faster with that clean air. But now Matthew Woods worked his way back up to the back bumper of Tristan Bruce
found
here.
A little something. Found a little something. He's quicker than the leader. Tristan quicker than the leader, but lap after lap, Matthew David Wood a couple of hundreds, maybe a half tenth, a little more. Starting to close it down on Tristan. Now, if these guys battle, it's all said and done.
Matthew Wood trying to get the rotation down on the bottom, and he does. Not quite clear. He's showing his cards, though. He's saying, hey, I'm going to the bottom. Tristan Bruce sees that as Bruce now moves up the track just a little bit. Get a nice run out of 4. Man, oh man, what a run. And so now Matthew Wood's got to go at it again. Almost to the back bumper to 3.
didn't cost much time there, but every time they battle, that's going to let these two front guys get away. As Flanagan and Merker. Oh my God! I don't know if he tried to take him out or
Daniel
not.
Flanagan was gonna, or David Flanagan was gonna take him out there, and I'm not talking to dinner either.
No.
Now the 31 to the high side. He's gonna have a runoff here. Merck's not gonna be able to go all the way to the top on his exit.
These boys are dive. All the while, Malik is running away. He's up to 7/10. 7/10 ahead of Daniel Falkingham. About at 1.3 above Tristan Bruce, so he's found a little something as well.
And it looks like Flanagan now moving up into the 5th spot. So Merck's going to fall back to 6th place here as we move back up front. 12 laps to go. Matthew Wood still working on the 3. Oh, he's going to dive it down deep. He gets to the left rear quarter panel of the 3. And I thought he was going to send him around there.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Little brake slide, and he would have. Matthew's usually pretty clean, so we'll have to see here. He may give him a little bumper trying to get up to that podium. Hang in there, Mama Bruce. He's working on it.
Wood still underneath Bruce now. Tristan should have a good run here out of 4. He's going to get back into the throttle. Ooh,
a little loose.
A little close there.
Little loose. You saw the oversteer. He was correcting that through the corner, so MDW just sent that one.
And now the roles are reversed. Tristan Bruce back down on the bottom.
Sorry, I'm just enamored, folks. Great racing, man. When we've seen these battles, they've been intense.
Nice battle going on here. Looks like Matthew Wood is going to get the spot away from Tristan Bruce. And now you got a lap car here in between the 2 leaders. Max Dinah staying up out of the way. He's not impeding anything. As looks like Malik Ray, though, running away with it. Running away with the show right now.
I mean, we see the times. They're well far down from their fastest laps, but Malik, let's see, Matthew David Wood, fastest man on track that time, but the other 2 were working the lap traffic, so see, oh, he smashed the wall.
Yep,
MDW
Matthew Wood
hard
into the wall.
I thought maybe Falkingham was playing a little strategy, but I don't think so. I think Malik just that fast. And Malik in the wall.
Well, he's got a 1.1 second lead now over Falkingham. Where, you know, Daniel won the race last week. I mean, absolutely just destroyed him there at Watkins Glen. So now it's Ray's turn to combat that.
But how about these youngsters, as I said, Bruce, Wood, all these youngsters, Flanagan, Merck not a youngster, but able to run with these guys for most of the race. I mean, it's very impressive. You got 2 Coke Series professionals, and these kids are battling right there with the best of the best. That just shows you the talent in some of these leagues. It's just incredible.
Yes, it is. As we got a battle right here for 7th place. Curtis Banks, Brandon Broadfoot. Nice little battle at the end of this thing.
Shout out to the 77. Curtis getting better and better and better. I broadcast a couple of his races each week. He's had his tough times. He's had a few good moments, bright moments, but starting to really, really improve. He had a good run running Indy cars last night. We had a blast broadcasting that thing, but shout out to Curtis Banks. Better and better every week as Malik's coming to the 1 to go.
Matthew Woods worked his way up to the back bumper of Falkingham. I'm not sure it's going to be enough, though. As Malik Ray grabbing the white flag one more time around. Down into 1 and out of 2 down the back stretch for the final time and into 3 right now. And out of turn number 4, Malik Ray with the win tonight here at Richmond. Oh, and Matthew Woods sideways across the start-finish line.
Everybody doing it. Ah, dying to try to get Merck at the end. Did he get him? He slid right over his nose.
Undoubtedly not. Oh, as the two drivers touch here.
Yeah, great race out of Malik. I just, it's amazing to watch the speed he had in the center. I'm sure they wanted all green flag, but we had a lot of green flag running tonight. The guys did a fantastic job, man. Just so quick in the center. Falkingham not able to get back there, repay him for the bump and run. And that's what we end up with. Big win for Malik Ray.
Absolutely. Now let's take a look here at the race results. Malik Ray leading 54 laps tonight here, bringing it home in the number 1 spot. Daniel Falkingham finishing up in second, 1.2 seconds back behind Malik Ray. Matthew Wood in third. Tristan Bruce following the fourth here late in the race. David Flanagan in fifth. Jeff Merck sixth. Brandon Broadfoot, nice rebound here for him in seventh. Curtis Banks eighth. Keith Haley ninth. And Michael Pambrun 10th. Looks like we got Matthew Cummins 11th, Max Steinda in 12th, Ed Osborne 13th, Michael Richardson 14th, Jonathan Cofield 15th, Brian Oshel in 16th, Bobby Brill 17th, and Casey Sprinkle in 18th. Daniel Flanagan with the pole position. Malik Ray fastest lap of the race, 21.907. Daniel Falkingham leading the most laps at 79, and Tristan Bruce, hard charger, up 10 spots from where he started. Only 10 cautions tonight for 38 laps there, Mike, and 3 green flag lead changes by 4 different drivers. So all in all, not a bad night at all.
Nice race.
And let's see here. Get over here, slide the chair over just a smidge, and see if we can't grab some drivers here. We need to start with third place, Matthew Wood, and we'll go ahead and get this one underway. Matthew, how we doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How about y'all?
Not too bad, not too bad. I enjoyed the battles all night. I mean, I know on the first corner of the first lap, you kind of got backed up into the wall there, and nice rebound to third place. You had a battle all night at NASCAR's toughest short track. Walk us through the race and how you managed to bring it home in third.
Well, I don't exactly know what happened on the first lap. I mean, I kind of checked up in the center, but Max just kind of ran through me, which I don't think he had anywhere to go, so I don't blame him. But yeah, I don't know. I had, like always, I have really good long run pace here. That's my strong suit. The problem is getting a long run, and finally had one tonight. I don't know what happened on the short run. I felt like I just had no pace on that right before that long run. Just had no pace on the short run and ran them back down from 4 seconds back. And then as soon as I got to Falkingham and Bruce, that caution came out. So I knew we were at a tire deficit to Malik. So that was our best winning chances. But when I let Falkingham go to try and, kind of make them fight for the lead, that got Tristan to my outside, and Tristan burned his tires up after 15 laps, and I got stuck behind him. So I think if I wouldn't have got stuck behind Tristan there, I probably could have gotten Daniel. I think it would have been a battle. He probably could have held me off, let's be honest. But I just got stuck behind him too long. Now, whether Falkingham was backing up just to see if he could get a yellow. I don't know. That's probably what he did. But overall, I was happy with the pace tonight. I just think if we could have got a long run, it would have been more beneficial to me. If I would have stayed in third there, it would have also been beneficial. But overall, I'm happy with it.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, this gives you some good momentum heading into Kansas. As far as the points go, this is definitely going to help you out. But if you got any shout outs, Matt, we'll get those and we'll send you on your way.
Yeah, just thank y'all for doing the broadcast. Thank everybody for supporting the broadcast out there. Thank Brandon for putting this on, Outlier Speed Co. I just got to thank everybody on the racetrack for doing their part, and Race Control for doing his part. And happy 250 to America, baby.
That's it. All right, man. Good run tonight, and we'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, God bless everybody. Thank you.
All right, we'll let you lead this one off here. We'll grab Daniel Falkingham here. And Mike, take it away.
Hey, Daniel Falkingham, great run. A lot of good battling. I'm sure there was a few too many cautions. What I enjoyed, buddy, was seeing a contrast of a couple different styles. You seem to be backing up the corner, getting great runoffs. Malik diving it in over and over again. Tell us about that battle you guys had where you finally got the little bump and run put on you.
Yeah, it was good fun. Like you said, like I knew like Malik was going to be definitely fast, and I did my best to hold on there, but I just couldn't because I knew I was at a bit of a tire deficit to him when like we got to racing there and like towards like that second half of the race because with the tire sets we had, I wanted to save a tire set in case we had like a late race caution, and I didn't want to be like down a set compared to a lot of people. So took my tires at that like that caution at the end of that first long run, so I could try to take advantage of the comp yellow and get like the bonus points there. But unfortunately, it kind of bit us in the end just because Malik was able to stay out, or he decided to do the opposite of me, stay out and had the tires for that next run, which I couldn't defend that. And then really just I was just trying to defend that second long run all I could because I was trying to do that while fuel saving at the same time because I had to run a certain pace if I was going to make it on gas. But yeah, I did my best to hold on, had him clear for a little bit, and then I got the bumper put to me, which I get it, short track racing. I know like I was definitely probably in the way right there, but you can only hold someone off for so long. But yeah, it's not how you want it to happen to you, but I mean, is what it is. I still had a good time. It was a fun race. And yeah, just kind of just probably could have thought about that strategy a bit different there at the beginning of the race, first half. But I'm not going to complain. So a good run, good result, got some bonus points, and we'll take it.
Absolutely. Great run. Come off a big win there at Watkins Glen. Great run for you tonight. Do your shout outs, buddy. Let us know who makes it possible for you.
Yeah, shout out to Brandon for putting this on. Shout out to everyone who comes out and races to make this stuff possible. Shout out to you guys broadcasting, shout out to everyone watching, and shout out to Malik on the win.
10-4, buddy. Appreciate it. We'll see you next week at Kansas.
All right, we'll see you, Mike.
All right, so that was second place there, Daniel Falkingham. And now let's get into the booth here, Malik Ray, for a quick talk with Malik. Malik Ray, glad to have in the booth. You got me, buddy.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. You had some stiff competition there tonight. You know, front of the pack, back to the pack, front of the pack, back of the pack. Just kept having to work your way up through being smart. Walk us through some of those, or that last restart there where you had to, get through some of these guys and finally finishing there 1.2 seconds ahead of Daniel Falkingham.
I just had to just make sure that I was smart the whole time when I was coming through people. I tried to make sure I didn't force anything, hit anyone if I didn't have to. I just tried to be smooth the whole way, and it paid off for me.
Absolutely, man. Well, you know what? We've got a really good track coming up next week, Kansas. Hope you're going to be there, and which I'm sure you will be. But, you came in here first in the points, only by a point. Daniel Falkingham finishing second to you. So the points grab is not going to be a whole lot larger going into Kansas. So your mindset's definitely got to be there as we head in there next week. But, man.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah,
bud?
Go ahead, Mike.
Malik, I watched you all night. This is Mike. your center speed is unbelievable at this track. I mean, it looked like a couple contrasting styles there. But then, can you explain? I mean, I'm sure. I mean, you guys are great at what you do, but explain to the people out there how hard it is on a short track like this to keep that brake bias, the same over and over again, or switching as you're driving it so deep to keep momentum coming off.
Yeah, I think you just have to just pay attention to like how much that you're like trail braking heading into the corners. And I've been running some of the super late model stuff on the sim, and I think that that's helped me out a lot in that area because I'm able to like just ease off the brake, whereas like some other people they just come like completely all the way off. But like I try to carry like more speed in the center because it's difficult to like explain, but like I mean you see the differences like in like the driving style. So like I just think that it pays off that I run like other stuff, and it's helping me out so far.
Well, you look fantastic, man, and I'll turn it back over to Adam. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the win, bud.
All right, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
If you got any shout outs, which I know you do, we'll get those and we'll send you on to Victory Lane.
I just want to say thank you to PGR Esports and Fort Worth Screen Printing and Logitech and Tent Solutions for all you guys and your support, and Falkenham for racing me clean as well, and you guys for broadcasting. So thank you.
Absolutely, man. Congratulations, and we'll see you on at Kansas.
All right, thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Mike, what we think about this race, and what are our takeaways here? I know the points is going to kind of get shooken up here as we head into Kansas, but I mean, what was your key takeaways here tonight?
My key takeaway is that a lot of guys in this league can run with these pros. Now we know the pros. I mean that's why they're pros. They are fantastic. But we saw Tristan Bruce lead over 50 some laps. We saw runs from everybody, different strategies. It was a great race. Probably a couple more cautions than people would have enjoyed, but what that does is that changes fuel strategies. We heard Daniel talking about, having a little lighter fuel load toward the end. It changes tire strategies. It gives you the opportunity to work a strategy, and that's what we saw tonight. It was overall a great race.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm tired of short tracks. I'm ready to get on to something bigger. Kansas is my favorite for sure. And then, of course, we're going to Auto Club, which is another big track. I think some things are going to get shaken up here. I think you're going to see Matthew Wood running up there with some of these guys competing for this win here at Kansas and perhaps Auto Club. Get Curtis Banks ready to take it, to the next level. David Flanagan, I think he's going to be up there battling for some wins here, at least some top fives, top threes. But anyway, Mike, man, it's been a pleasure having you up here in the booth. You got any shout outs before we end this shindig tonight?
My only shout out is for the Outcast Motorsports Network right now for allowing me to come in here and do this. I kind of asked if I could. You allowed me to, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I don't have a whole lot of other shout outs. Just the wife out there for putting up with me back here in the back room, man. And I can't wait for Kansas. That's some of the best racing on the circuit.
Yep, absolutely, man. All right, buddy. Well, appreciate you in the booth with me as always. And we'll be back not tomorrow night, but Sunday night. We got a new league here. RDRA. That's Rocket Dirt Racing Association for the, I believe, the 358s. As they've got a bounty up on one of their drivers, and we'll be covering that Sunday, so definitely don't want to miss that. But anyway, folks, appreciate you joining us tonight, and this is Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy. Good night.